we really don't get a second chance to make a positive and powerful first impression. You're trying to make profitability in your life insurance space. These are sincere tips that hopefully will take you to the very next level. I want you to become a top producer in this space. So if you got pen and paper, we're going to dive right into it. You may find this silly, but my friends, grab some Altoids, have a can in your car. Not talking about Skull, all right? Not talking about the chew, but how your breath smells could be the difference of a client really connecting with you or going, oh, dear goodness, that's nasty coffee breath. Have you ever had a colleague that has bad coffee breath and you're sitting there in a conversation and you're like, oh, I just got a whiff of that. Wow, right? You want to wow your prospects with how dialed in you are and the way that you can communicate and connect to them. You don't want the opposite effect to happen because you got halitosis. In insurance sales, little things can become big things. So even the little Listerine strips that you can take with you, you just put on your tongue and immediately you smell minty fresh. This is so important to your communication when you're face to face. In telesales, it doesn't matter, but in face to face insurance sales, top producing insurance agents take very careful time with their hygiene. And that starts with your breath. Brush your teeth before you step out the door. Don't forget that. And then, guess what? Have water in your car. Have some Altoids with you. You can cheek them, guys and gals. Throw an Altoid up in the corner of your mouth. And then now, as you're communicating, you smell beautiful as you are connecting with that client across the couch or across the table. Little things are important. And if you're sitting there with halitosis and coffee breath, they're probably not going to say anything. But come on, let's not have more hurdles than we need. We want you executing at your utmost potential. So breath is important. Guys, the way you do your hair, don't have your hair sloppy. Make sure you're shaved up before you start your day because how you do little things is how you do the bigger things too. Shave yourself, get yourself ready, wash your face, get the eye boogers out, get yourself into a place, guys, where the ear hairs are gone, the nose hairs are gone because they're looking at you. They're looking at your face and they're going to be faced with a decision. Am I going to do business with this person or not? Ladies, get your hair done. You normally are so much better at this than men. Men can, man, they come out of their bed in a mess and think they're going to make money, and sometimes they do, but it's a little luck involved. All right, not because they're looking at them and going, yeah, all right. You ladies are more gifted that way. But you got to have your hair done. Get yourself ready. Guys, use the iron on your shirts. Don't come to the front door in some wrinkled shirt and crappy shoes and wrinkled up pants that you had balled up in the corner. It's important that you're dressed to impress because there's no second chance to make a positive first impression. They're going to judge you by even them looking at your shoes when you walk up to the front door. Are your shoes muddy? Are they scuffed up? Do you not know how to polish your shoes, guys? Come on. All right. Grab a magic eraser and get the whites looking good on your shoes when maybe they're scuffed up and looking a little brown town right now. All right. The mud on the shoes is a real deal. You're going to low income and middle class neighborhoods that have mud puddles, and I get it. Carry a rag in your car. Carry a magic eraser in your car with a little bottle of water. You can get that thing clean and shining like a new penny before you step up to the next person's door. They're going to look at your feet. I want them to find, oh, this person, they're dressed tight. All right. And ladies, you don't have to wear heels. Maybe wear some nice flats or some nice shoes that you enjoy. Maybe some nice, clean, fancy sneakers. Doesn't have to be expensive, but they need to be clean and professional. This is so important. Men, get a pair of slacks. You can get them at Ross, get them at Goodwill, iron them up. No wrinkles. Be ready to rock. Have your shirt ready to go. Get the creases all ironed up so that when you're intentional with clients at their door, they're going, wow, this person's dialed in. Ladies, ready to go. If you've got a cat at home, dog at home, no hair, get that stuff off of you. You don't want them judging you for being sloppy. Some of us maybe have dandruff. Luckily, I don't, but I got some colleagues that do. Get some head and shoulders. Make sure that you're ready to go. You don't want to have it look like you got a snowstorm, all right, on your shoulders as they're listening to you. All they're going to be thinking is, wow, what is going on here? Have your nails done, carry fingernail clippers in your car so that you are always dialed in, my friends. How you do little things is how you do a lot of things in clients' minds. And you want to be at least looking like the professional that they want to put their business and trust with. It's important. So hygiene, very important. Your shoes, very important. And more importantly, your socks. When you step into certain homes, they may be a neat freak, and that's okay. Maybe somebody's OCD. Hallelujah. Great people. And when you walk up to the door and you see a pile of shoes, when you walk in that home to go help them, you should always go, Mrs. Johnson, would you like me to take my shoes off? And guess what? You should. And then, how are your socks right now? Are they dirty? Does it look like you live on a dirt floor? Some guys, my goodness, those socks can stand up on their own. Or maybe you mismatched them where you got holes in your socks. Don't let this happen to you. Go to Marshall's, go to Ross. New socks are not expensive. And when you take your shoes off, guess what? You look great and you're going to feel great too. So take little steps to go, am I shining right now? You're going to feel better. You're going to sell better before you even start your day. So hygiene important, how you look, how your appearances are being viewed, very, very important. Shave up, look tight, look like you're ready to take care of them. And now we are ready to begin. Now you're going to go approach that front door. My friends, they're watching you, whether it's an apartment complex or in a home, sometimes before you even get out of your car. Be mindful of this. Do not be playing with your nose picking boogers. Do not be farting around trying to get stuff off your face in the rear view mirror. They're watching you. What are they seeing? When you step into that zone, it's game time, my friends. As soon as you're in that driveway, have a smile on. As soon as you step out of that car, wave like Vanna White towards the windows. And then if somebody's getting ready to stand you up, they're like, ah, darn it, they just saw me. Ah, guess what? You just busted their cover and now you're coming in, hopefully. All right. So make yourself smile. Wave as you're walking up towards that apartment complex's door. They may be looking at you through that peephole. You're that person that they want to do business with, right? You got to make that impression happen. And that's just a light little wave and have a smile about you. Let them see how you're just this fun person that's there to take care of them. You're for them, not for you. And that comes across in a smile as you're heading towards that front door. They may be viewing you. Now, as you're at that front door, I don't want you to hit the ding dong button. Stranger danger is what your clients are and prospects are hearing when you press the ding dong button. Ding dong, ding dong. All they're thinking is, who's at the door? Because my friends don't hit the ding dong button, they knock. Friends go knock, knock, knock. Hey, Margaret. Hey, Joey, it's Jason. We're here. When people that know them come, we knock the door. This is so important that you know this. So when you step up to that front door, knock, knock, knock. Nice and loud, nice and brisk. 3 hits. Knock, knock, knock. Don't hit the ding dong button. And when you're standing there, look at the peephole. If it's an apartment, if it's a home, just look at the peephole and smile. Don't knock and just stand there like looking around like you're a lost puppy. So many insurance agents do this. And then they look out the peephole and they see this insecure agent. It's like, okay, this is boring. I hope they're not here because I want to go home and eat McDonald's. This is what low producing insurance agents do. Top producing insurance agents look at the peephole and they smile. And then as soon as you see that little flicker of light in front of that peephole, if it's Mrs. Johnson, hey, morning, Mrs. Johnson. Oh, he saw me. Dang it, he got me. They can't even look through the peephole because you're on point. Knock, 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 and wait. Give it maybe 15 seconds and then knock again. And when they come up and you see that little flicker in the peephole, reach out with their name. Everybody likes their name being said. It's the most powerful thing on the planet. So be prepared, my friends, to look through that peephole, knock that door, have a smile on your face, wave like Vanna White, and then assume that you're going to come in and help them. Assume the appointment, which is what you did to get there, right? Now, when you are there, actually have a calm presence about you, that you're there excited to get to know them, to get your arms around their situation and try to help. This is about you being there for them, but you've got to assume your way. Good to meet you, Mrs. Johnson. As soon as that door opens, put your hand out and touch their hand with yours to let them know that you're so glad to meet them today. It goes farther than you may know versus an agent that steps to that front door and has their hand in their pockets and just kind of insecure about them. Oh, hi, Ms. Johnson. Is it okay if I come in? You are not a lost puppy. You're there to help them solve problems and become their insurance agent. And you got to get in that home and you're going to assume it because you've already set the appointment. So good to meet you, Mrs. Johnson. Can't wait to, go over some of the programs that I found for you today. Boy, you got a nice little place. Compliment them on something that you see. Create commonality before you step in that door. So important. You're going to get through way more doors and into way more homes by just being a humble, gracious human being that's dialed in with a press shirt that looks good. Use a little cologne, a little perfume, ladies, so you smell beautiful and gracious and you don't smell like maybe the person that smoked on you in the house before. That's why I say carry a little cologne, carry a little perfume, because some of the smells that you're going to be faced with in the in-person sales and face-to-face sales for life insurance are going to linger on you. Maybe Margaret smoked on you. Maybe, Bob just was blowing smoke on you as well. Or maybe you smell like his cat. This is going to help you smell better and feel better. But now you're in the home. Be gracious and get to know them before you start getting into business. So many insurance agents dive right into business. Hi, well, I'm here about life insurance. Let's go over some options and buy for me. Back up, my friends. Actually, take a look. Are they a Broncos fan? Did you see some stuff? Be a little detective when you walk up. Did you see a bumper sticker on their car that maybe said this or said that? Did you maybe see honor roll, a sticker on their car? Did you see maybe some basketball memorabilia? Did you see a thimble collection? What are they into? Be intentional once you're in the home to get to know them. And now just connect and ask them about what they were thinking about. Get to know them before you ever take it into the business zone. Doesn't mean you're going to just be a friend, because people don't buy from friends. They buy from very friendly professionals. But you've got to put your best foot forward. And that comes from you having good hygiene, believe it or not, knowing how to knock the door, not hit the ding dong button, and then assuming that you're going to get into that home and help them. Put your hand out at that front door when you first have that opening happen. Shake their hand and let them know that you're there to sincerely take care of them. It's so good to meet you guys. Now have a good time. And then when you're in that home, don't be afraid to ask for a glass of water. Control is important in sales, but ask for a glass of water. It's a nice thing to be able to have, and they'd gladly serve you before you start talking and maybe getting a little dry in the mouth. And sometimes you can even lose your voice without even thinking about it. If you've got a satchel, ladies, you got a satchel, guys, make sure that satchel is clean. Make sure that if you got a leather briefcase that you carry around with you in the homes, get a little kiwi and shine that thing up every night. Don't have some scratched up, beat up bag. And then be mindful of your car too. It doesn't cost hardly anything to wash your car. They're looking at your car. And if you've got a car that maybe isn't the newest, that's okay. Maybe park the house, okay? Park in front of the house next to them, or just park just a little ways away and walk in. That's not an issue when you first start off in insurance sales. You don't have to get into their driveway and bottleneck them and block them in. That's not a good thing. So when you drive into a home, don't block their cars in. Park maybe perpendicular or across the street, and then walk right over with a smile on your face, graciously prepared to take care of them. And make sure that you're using a fact finder in these homes so that you stay on point. It's so important that you've got processes in the homes, and we train a lot of face-to-face insurance agents nationally to sell life insurance and Medicare insurance and annuities. And if you need resources like fact finders or leads or contracts, things of that nature, reach out at jasonfinalexpense.com. We'd love to have a conversation with you and see what we can do to help. But you never get a second chance to make a positive and powerful first impression. Hope these little tips help you find a lot of success in the life insurance industry, because these great folks need you. And we've got to be at the top of our game to become a top producer in a space where 90% of insurance agents don't make it, because maybe they don't make it about what it really is. As a face-to-face insurance agent, your belly needs to be in front of someone else's belly so that hopefully they can buy into who you are and how you can help solve their problems. Very powerful, very simple, but the business is far from easy. So I hope these little tips help you. And if I haven't told you today, Merry Christmas, my friends. I hope you're ready to charge into 2026. If you're watching this video in 2025 in powerful ways, and if you're watching it in 2026, come on, let's go. Lots of good things ahead. Remember, you've got this. We'll see you soon.